Hello friends, today in this video I am going to discuss about the themes in King Lear, a tragedy by William Shakespeare. So let's begin. What is a theme? Theme is a overarching idea present in a literary piece. So the first theme is the theme of falling and madness in King Lear. It is reflected very prominently in King Lear, as we have to profit from the some textual evidence. So the lines which portray this theme are: thou shouldn't have been all till thou hast been wise. So it is said by the fool. Actually he was a wise character, his name is Fool. And as if we were villains on necessity, falls by heavenly compulsion. Against this line reflect foolishness, falling in King Lear. And then, yes, the theme of madness is also very prominent. That King Lear said that, "Oh sweet heavens, I should not be mad. Lear should not be mad." Okay, so Lear was driven to madness when he was betrayed by his daughters. And then the theme of justice is there. King Lear is a brutal play filled with the human cruelty and awful, seemingly meaningless disasters. Yes, it's a tragedy and it is full of disasters and calamities. So yes, the justice is very prominent theme in King Lear, that there are two kind of justice, you may say, or more than two kind of justice: divine justice, human justice. And then there was a justice with the cruel characters, that they met their end in a, yes, as they were cruel, so they met their end in cruelty and ultimately got died. But Cordelia, being a wise and a kind character, that she tried her best to be true and faithful, but she met her death in the end of this tragedy. So we can say that it's not a justice for Cordelia to meet her death. And other characters such as Regan, Conrell, Edmund, they were evil characters and they met their death, and it was a divine justice. Yes, the greed is there, the greed for power, the greed for the possessions, and it is the greed, it is the ambition for power that compel the daughters of King Lear to plot against their father and betray him, disown him, and they took such a harsh attitude towards their father. When the kingdom was dividing, they, although they show love in a eloquent speech, buttering and flattering in such amazing words, that King Lear began to believe them, but they showed their true face, revealed their true face uh, when they got the kingdom, the power. And womanhood is also very prominent theme in King Lear, that how women, yes, women were portrayed, the Regan, the Gondrel, as evil characters, and how mean they are, and they have illegitimate and unfair affair with the Edmund. And then authority versus chaos. King Lear is about political authority, and as much as it is about the family dynamics. Yes, the authority for the power, there is a dispute even in a family, and they are ready to kill each other for the authority. So other prominent themes are themes of crime. Yes, crime, it is full of crimes. The murders and the deaths are there, that the Regan pluck out Gloucester's eyes, and then Edmund was dead, and there was a fight, a war between the French and the forces of Edmund. And another theme is the meaningless of life. You can call this as nihilism. And the word nothing reflects this theme in the story, as this word nothing is very much used in this tragedy by different characters. And role of fate is there, that it is the fate that which drive one King Lear to such a tragedy. Such a tragedy happens to him at the end of the story. His family got scattered and met their death. It is the part of fate, you can say. And then violence and consequences are there. Then the theme of guilt is also there, that King Lear was filled with guilt at the end of this story, and he reconcile and he repent on his decision, or you can say hasty judgment, unfair judgment, when he was dividing his kingdom, that how unfairly he judged his daughter, his true daughter Cordelia, and how so he repent on this, reconcile with his daughter at the end of the tragedy, reconciliation. Yes, another theme. And King Lear reconciled with his daughter Cordelia and said that we two alone will sing like birds in the cage. When thou dost ask me blessing, I'll kneel down and ask of thee forgiveness. Nihilism, nothingness or meaningless of life, as I already discussed, that King Lear, he is not confident of himself, his identity. He said that who is it that can tell me who I am. King Lear presents a bleak vision of the world without meaning. And then self-knowledge. Yes, King Lear shows that a lack of self-knowledge can cause chaos and tragedy, but the play also suggests that self-knowledge is painful and perhaps not worth the effort it takes to achieve it. Lear's tragic flaw is the lack of self awareness. Yes, it is his self awareness about that when he is not authority, then no one respect him, even his daughters. So he hand out his all authorities and power to his daughter, and met his tragedy. They rebel against him and plotting against their father. And so these are some prominent themes in King Lear, and the detailed notes I'll provide you in the description of the video. Thank you very much.